This is a potted history of Dairy Milk's branding and advertising. It is not that accurate. The Dairy Milk chocolate bar we know and love today was launched in 1905 to take on the dominance of Swiss milk chocolate, and a century of effective brand building later, the bar is now enjoyed by 1 out of every 2 Brits each year. Names initially floated for the bar included Highland Milk, Jersey and Dairy Maid, but when a customer's daughter suggested Dairy Milk, the name stuck. The first advertising for the product launched in early 1906 with the strapline Rich Nutty Flavour. However, from late 1906, the advertising messaging shifted to focus on the dairy content, with a poster featuring a pixie skimming the cream off containers of milk alongside the strapline Rich in Cream. In 1928, Cadbury launched the now famous glass Naft image of milk being poured into the chocolate bar, which is now synonymous with the brand. And the purple? It was introduced in 1920, replacing a pale mauve parcel wrap with red script. In 1928, Minister of Health and future Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain was quoted in Cadbury ads after imploring the nation to eat more milk. Times have certainly changed since then. After a hiatus in advertising during the Second World War, Cadbury burst back onto the scene in the 1950s and was at the forefront of the UK's television advertising revolution. TV advertising has proved a cornerstone of the brand's strategy ever since. TV personality and singer Cilla Black was used in the Dairy Milk relaunch campaign in the late 1970s, propelling the brand to new heights. Dairy Milk's place in the pantheon of great British brands was secured by the Gorilla Spot, created by Fallon in 2007, and often cited as one of the best British ads ever made. Humour took a weird turn during these years, with the likes of The Mighty Boosh and Flight of the Conchords. Anything that was random was seemingly hilarious. It took about 6 months to persuade Cadbury bosses to run the execution, which aired in August 2007 during the finale of the 8th series of Big Brother. The audience loved it and so did industry peers. Gorilla won a Grand Prix at Cannes Lions. Recently, Dairy Milk has veered away from the random to the sincere. The heartwarming Mum's Birthday ad, created by VCCP in 2018, shows a young girl exchanging some of her beloved trinkets with a shopkeeper for a bar of Dairy Milk.
Your change.
Happy birthday, Mum.
This theme of generosity has been carried through to the Donate Your Worth campaign for Dairy Milk that raises awareness of the loneliness afflicting many of Britain's elderly. The wording has been dropped from Dairy Milk bars and donated to charity Age UK. 30p from the sale of each bar will go towards the provision of vital services and support for the elderly.
You'd have to throw that one back, Mr. Thompson.
Here's a glass and a half to Cadbury.